Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome back. So this video is about a DIY rose water, and there's nothing else that I can say. Honestly, rose water is a great toner for your skin, and it would soothe your skin, and it would help improve the texture of your skin. So I think it is something that everybody should have. I just thought that I just kind of got sick of using all the store-bought rose water, so I thought why not make my own. And then I came across this recipe, and that's what I'm gonna try today. It's not my own recipe, it's somebody else's, so that's what I'm gonna test today, and hopefully it works for me. And yeah.
So the first thing that you would need for a rose water is of course roses. Now you could buy those fancy roses that people give each other, like जो bouquet में use होते हैं, those roses. But I wanted to get a cheaper alternative because those are crazy expensive, and you won't get that much of rose petals from those roses. They are mainly for show. So instead what I got was the loose rose petals, which you could get in any flower shops. Even जैसे मंदिर के बाहर जो दुकानें होती हैं वहाँ पे भी आपको मिल जाएगा. इनफैक्ट मैंने वहीं से लिया था. So yeah, that's the first thing that you're going to get. Then what I did was I was thinking that I would soon launch lip oils on my Instagram page. So I was thinking about launching rose lip oils. So I set half of the rose petals aside to dry so I could later use them in my lip oils, and the rest half I use them in this rose water recipe, tutorial. So what I did was I washed the rose petals. Okay, first of all I removed all the green part, the stems and leaves and everything from the petals, and then I washed the petals thoroughly. Like I washed them 10 to 15 times at least. You just need to make sure that they are really clean, because of course you need clean rose petals for your rose water, because if your petals are dirty then the rose water will turn out to be dirty, and then when you use it on your face it might infect your face, and if you have sensitive skin your skin is just going to die. So just clean them really well. That's really important. The next thing that I tried to do was try to make a distillation kind of a vessel at home. So for that what I did was I took a metal bhagona, and in that I put a bowl, inverted glass bowl at the center, and then I put the rose petals around the bowl and then filled water in it. But there was this one problem that I faced, that when I poured the water it would go under the bowl and then the bowl would start floating, and that is not something that I wanted. So the next thing that I tried was do the same thing, but this time with a metal bowl. And although the glass bowl was much heavier than the metal bowl, for some reason the metal bowl stayed at its place a lot better than the glass bowl. I really don't know why. Maybe because I first poured the water and then kept the bowl, so like the water was also inside the bowl, so the effect of buoyancy was a lot less. And then I put the rose petals around it, and then I took another clean stainless steel container on top of it and I placed it on top of it, and then I covered it with an inverted glass lid. Then after a while the water in the container, it started boiling and vaporizing, and with it took the essence of the rose petals which was being released into the water because of the heat. Then it all came up with the water vapors and stuck to the top of the lid, and then I placed ice at the middle of the lid so that it would condense faster and condense right in the middle of the lid and then get collected into the container that I had placed underneath. So that is what I did, and then I waited for about half an hour, and then I kept boiling and boiling and boiling. Of course I checked it once or twice. I removed the lid to check on it just to see that the whole bowl situation was in the right place. And then after a while I had some of the liquid collected in the container. Now I understand if someone gets confused that the red liquid is the rose water, but to me the rose water is the clear solution that was collected in the other container, and this firstly because it's a lot cleaner and it makes more sense to me, and secondly the red water would contain all the impurities that would have been in the water or in the rose petals in spite of being washed so many times. So I just prefer to steer clear of the red liquid. but I felt that it was a lot of liquid and maybe I could boil a bit further to collect more clear liquid. So that's what I did. I boiled the red water to get more rose water out of it, and then what I did was just collect all of the liquid into a old toner bottle that I had, and an empty spray bottle that I had. You could use just any bottle that you have, but I just had this bottle, so I used it. And this is the rose water that we made. Now you could use the concentrated red liquid as a tint, as a lot of people suggest, but I would recommend to just steer clear of it, just throw it away, because you don't know what's in it, you don't know how much impurity there was in the rose. In spite of cleaning and everything, there must have been some dust particles or something in it, so I would not put anything like that on my face, and I suggest you guys to do the same.
So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you liked the video, and give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you have any further suggestions for any of the videos, then please mention them in the comments. I do read all the comments and reply to all of them. Also, if you're interested in anything makeup or skincare, then you could check out my Instagram store. The link will be in the descriptions. Its name is Potions, and this is the Instagram handle. I sell all kinds of things there, like lip tints, lip balms, lip scrubs, like a lot of lip products, and lip gloss will be launched soon, and lip oils too. So if you're interested in any of these, please just go check it out.